frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. This is Jakeem Grant. And he won't quite make it to the 25. On first down, it's Watson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Watson on first down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. On play action, now Rodgers. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Why did he just overthrow that?
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Come on, man. Like,
the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted. Well, and it's picked. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. Such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close. They are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception,
touchdown, Browns. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Now it's Rodgers. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decided.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up.
And that is going to be playing one-handed. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 1st downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
He's going to air one out. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking downfield for Godwin. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. This game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick 6 there. It's in danger of being over before halftime.
And that's going to be a major league test for both of these teams because, look, you feel like you've got this thing locked up, right? But on the other side, in the other locker room, it's going to be a test of pride now. Forget speeches, forget adjustments. What kind of pride do they have to start the second half?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They start the drive with Vaughn. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And now here's another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
That's on me.
Take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And partner getting the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's
How did I not know he wasn't throwing that, man? How did I not know that?
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Browns are pouring it on. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think
Why the hell did they put him that way, though?
Totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. To Stephon Sullivan. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Hey.
He's caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers again now. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's going to
What?
incomplete.
Come on, bro.
We do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
He's got his big tight end.
Good pass.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Sliding out of the pocket. Godwin's got it. Touchdown.
I knew he was going to throw some dumb shit, bro. My dudes is just not
in the final seconds of the
accurate.
first half. And the Buccaneers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Secca. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. First half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really Charles. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know what
that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime,
they
spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is,
I'm not trying to shoot that down.
I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
It's my first game in like
The last
6
play got
years.
just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, shit. I didn't need my adjustment.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And here's another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
On first down, Watson.
No.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Joe Tryon. He's the one that got home and takes him down.
Why did he dive, bro? He dove at the pass rusher.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
I'm not sure what I really want to run here.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Cool.
Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Haven't had one close game in here yet.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we also got to be a team
Good
game.
pass.
There he goes, right side. And into the Buccaneers touchdown.
Good pass.
With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Bucs are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Extra point put through by Succop. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. He ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz, 77 yards. And the Browns continue to roll. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. And I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom.
Can he just turn on 2 clock, bro? Like, I have on 2
Yeah,
clock.
my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Come on,
And
man.
this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm not finna run my running back to death at the end of the game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
I knew he was.
That's out to his running back.
Oh my God! I tried to bait him. I knew he was gonna throw that.
Going to face a third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Damn it!
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Get the. Oh, he caught me off my usual.
Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Pretty nice, quick.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers.
Oh no!
Toward the sideline, it's
And he's short. Let's go.
well short of the first.
How did that even get
Interesting
open?
call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
It should have been a first down,
First
though.
and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck
Boy,
their
Barrett
horns
was
in and
coming.
pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
To throw is Watson.
What? Oh, bro, I was gonna say, bro. How did he get over there? That was a crazy animation.
Crowds are pouring it on. And now before we get
Let's
to
try
the
to
extra
angle that
point, remember,
out.
all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just the first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Perfect.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
After the penalty, it's 4 now. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers.
Good pass.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Rodgers going to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Finally, the 4th quarter.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. Looking downfield.
Oh, hell no.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett, credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A shotgun snap for Watson. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I'm not getting enough
Last
time.
play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
No.
Usually very
Took away
accurate.
my arm.
The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pick.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 49 yards. And the Browns are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory.
What is he doing, bro?
And now here's another
Come on, bro. You're not helping me chew the clock, man.
Denzel Ward. And the Brownsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I mean, damn. Don't like running the ball.
Watson now to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, That's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. This is the tight end fan. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw, Watson. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon.
And they keep talking about why I got 90-something touchdowns. Dudes keep giving me a million possessions.
Here, even into the 4th quarter.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Who was that older?
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward.
Hate running the ball, bro.
2nd and 6.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up
great game, man.
That they did. On offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think they can model this and carry it.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think...
Like, look at this, bro. Dude do 14 interceptions, bro. Like, just run the ball, man.
So for Cleveland, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to...
I'm not finna run the ball into my running backs. You crazy. His press need to get higher.
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. But truthfully, we know you never been a factor. But honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got the boys, got the man.
GG, man.
Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped on Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's your rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up.
Just like that one game, Watson.
The truth's a heavy bird.